Hello there, happy festive season. I hope you had a lovely Christmas. Right now it is a few days before Christmas, but you'll be watching this after Christmas. Reason for that is there are a few books that I bought for various people in my life and those people watch my videos, and so I just didn't want to spoil the whole surprise of giving books at Christmas. So that's why this is a little bit delayed, not your typical kind of gift guide, but I hope it gives you some ideas if you maybe got some money or some book vouchers or something like that for Christmas, or if you just want some inspiration. So these are some books that I've received not as Christmas gifts, just for other reasons, and then books that I'm giving to family and friends as Christmassy gifts. I guess I'm going to start sort of a continuation of one of my last book videos. I talked about My Brilliant Friend by Elena Ferrante, and the publisher of that beautiful edition, the Europa Editions, they got in touch with me and they were like, do you want the next 3 books in the series? And then I sneezed and then I said, yes, I would love that, thank you so much. So I have here the 3 other books. There's The Story of the Lost Child, The Story of a New Name, and Those Who Leave and Those Who Stay. So definitely watch that video if you want to know more about the author or those particular stories, but thank you very much to Europa UK for sending me those because they're so beautiful and it was a lovely early Christmas present. Good. I guess I'll just continue with books that I've been given for various reasons. My lovely friend B curates writes a wonderful book blog called Viva Tramp, and she is just very, very wonderful. Penguin UK sent her 3 books wrapped up in string and looking very beautiful, and then they sent her a second set of the same 3 books to give to a friend, and she decided to give them to me, so thank you very, very much, and thank you, Penguin. So the books are Colm Tóibín's Nora Webster, and it has like a little Brooklyn sticker on the front because he is an Irish author who wrote the story that the recent big wonderful movie Brooklyn was based on, so he's getting lots of well-deserved hype. I've read a couple of his stories but not this particular one, so that's very, very nice. Then we have William Gibson's The Peripheral, which has a giant eyeball in the front. This is a little bit more sci-fi, I think. It says it interweaves 2 futures, pre-apocalypse USA and post-apocalypse London, to tell a story which gets right to the heart of the way we live now. So never heard anything about this, but it looks pretty cool. And then we have How to Be Both by Ali Smith. Ali Smith, the only experience I've had of her books is I bought There But For The a few years ago, and I didn't actually make it to the end of it because I was a bit younger and it just wasn't for me. But this won lots of prizes. I assume it was first published last year and is still winning prizes. So yeah, she's a very successful, much loved British author. So those were 3 gifts from B/Penguin, so thank you both. Okay, on to books I'm giving because that's much more exciting for everyone. So first up we have After the Crash by Michael Bussey. It's a funny name, however you pronounce it. Thriller of the Year, this says. I got this in Waterstones and I'm giving this to my father-in-law. And it's just a crime novel about a plane crash and investigations and stuff like that. Looks pretty cool. I like the cover. Then more dad stuff. This is for my own dad. My dad is such a good inspirational bookish sport because he solely reads library books. He never buys books ever, just ever. He reads about 3 library books a week. But I got him Anthony Horowitz. This is Moriarty, which is a story about Sherlock Holmes dying and then stuff happens. My dad doesn't watch the modern day Sherlock, but he has read all the Arthur Conan Doyle books in the past, so I figured that he'd like this. Hope he likes it. That was that. For my mother-in-law, I got a spool of Blue Thread by Anne Tyler, shortlisted for the Man Booker Prize, and just I think I got this because Anne Tyler is known as an author. That's a name you probably know because she's written lots of books, and so it just seemed nice. Shortlisted for the Bailey's Women's Prize for Fiction 2015. That probably also had a bit of a sway in me picking this particular book. I hope it's good. Let me know if you've heard anything about it. I really like this cover. It's kind of nice and shiny. The next one is for one of my best friends called Gary. Gary works in the music production business, and I got him this big book called How Music Works by David Byrne. I saw my older brother carrying this around a couple of months ago. It's non-fiction and I think it's about how music came to be a thing and why it affects us so much, like why we get so emotional about it and opinionated and passionate. I think that's what it's about. Really quite long, quite heavy, but lovely high quality book, and I really like the kind of minimalist cover. Very, very nice. For Gary's girlfriend Jen, who's also a really good friend of ours, I got the beautiful Vogue colouring book. This is so stunning. Let me show you a couple of pages. It just has, you can't really see, it has just lovely ladies drawn in quite a nice fine pencil, standing in various beautiful scenes, wearing cool like suit and skirt combos. It's just really lovely. So the colouring book hype is one that is yet to end, and I for one am buying into it. So the final book that I want to mention is the Harry Potter colouring book. This is for my sister-in-law who's into Harry Potter like we all are, and oh my gosh, first of all, it smells incredible. The pages are really thick and high quality and lovely, and it just has some really great pictures in it. So there's Draco and Harry playing Quidditch, and then it has the various house crests, and just, oh, it's so cool. I love it so much. Kind of want to keep it, but that's not what Christmas is about. So that's for Bry's sister. I hope she likes it. That's it. None of those books were particularly planned. They were all a little bit last minute. In some cases I just saw them in the shop and decided to just go for it. Let me know if you gave or received any really good books this Christmas, and hopefully there are a few more books coming my way. Fingers crossed. If I made it on the nice list, then there might be a few more to talk about in the new year. But until then, I hope you have a really lovely late December with people that are cool. Not cool, nice. Nice is more important. Happy holidays.